Hey, you all out there. I am very happy to be able to share with you about our women's circle today. I'm still super blown away about the magic that could happen today, the giving and the receiving that was happening every minute of this time we spent together. So I want to share with you, like I did the last time, what we did, what came up, and what we talked about, where we dived into. So first of all, we started with our welcoming round, kind of. The first thing I do in every women's circle is that we go into silence and we ask ourselves, how am I today? How am I feeling? Physically, emotionally, intellectually, and also my spiritual part, the spiritual part of me, my essence. How am I? And today I decided to give that more time so that the women really would have time to dive into this question, how am I feeling? Because I believe that during our daily business, it's getting lost quite a lot of times that we may ask ourselves, how am I? But then I feel like there are these kind of automatic answers like, I'm good, I'm okay. But that's just kind of the first answer. When we stick with the question, how am I feeling today? And we stick with it and we stick with it, that suddenly we feel, oh, there is a deeper layer. And there it is different than what I thought what it was. I hope you know what I mean. So today we went into a silent period of time where I asked the question, how are you feeling today? And after a bit of time, I said, okay, and whatever showed, ask yourself again and try to feel deeper. How are you feeling today? And then we shared how we felt, and it was very interesting also really to look at these different aspects of kind of how am I feeling physically, how am I feeling intellectually, how am I feeling emotionally, even just to make these separations or to look specifically at these three parts was very, very interesting. Yes, and then it was really funny because I've planned what we would do today, and during the circle when the women shared, I got kind of a message, yeah, you got to do that. And then there came a totally different exercise than what I planned to do, and I was like, okay, let's go with it, let's go with the flow. There will be a reason why this was shown to me. So what we did, and kind of I'm giving the point away by telling you, but at the same time I feel like it's important to share that you just feel inspired by what we all can do. So I gave every woman a piece of paper and a few colors, and that just said start to draw. It doesn't need to be a form or anything, it doesn't need to be a picture. Try to just draw in lines that the pencil does not leave the paper. Just try to draw and just draw without an expectation what it is becoming. It is not the idea that it is becoming something specifically. It is the idea to just go with the flow of your pen. And we did that for 15 minutes. And after those 15 minutes, we all looked at all the pictures without saying anything. Then I took all the pictures and I gave them to different women so that every woman would have a picture of a different woman. And then I said, okay, and now the point is that picture that you draw is you. And I invited every single person or every single woman to look at this picture which she had in her hand and to just feel into this picture. What does she feel? And then she told the woman who drew the picture, and I got goosebumps, and I still got goosebumps when I think back to it, because then a really deep and interesting and inspiring talk started. So every woman would hear what other people, what other women see in her picture, which she draw with no idea what she's doing or why she's doing it. And then we got the paper to another woman again, so that kind of every woman would have two feedbacks of what another woman would feel or see in her picture. And it might sound super simple, but it was so powerful, it was so beautiful, because every woman was giving and receiving. Giving her feelings, her ideas, what she sees in the picture. Every woman was giving it to another one, and every other woman could receive it. So that was really beautiful. And I also told the women that it is very important that everything that you say has always something to do with yourself, or that's my opinion. So when I, for example, told one woman, I see a seed and I see so much abundance around that seed, and I wish you that you allow your seed to grow, that you allow yourself to embrace this abundance. When I say that to you, I also say that to myself. Or when I tell another woman, I see borders. I see there is something that wants to get free, but I see there are borders around it. It also has something to do with me. So it was really a total, beautiful, magical mixture about giving and receiving. This really simple exercise. Yes, and afterwards, we made some yoga movements to help our bodies releasing everything that was coming in and giving it away out, to support the process. Yes, and then we simply ended our time together in sharing and talking and just being together. And what I think the main essence that I would like to share with you today is, it is magical when we find together, and it is magical how simple exercises and simple tools can support us and connect us and inspire us. And my final word is, take good care of your own balance in giving and receiving. Lots of love from Switzerland. Mwah!